What is going on, guys? It's Daily Fortnite Clips, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get easy wins on Fortnite Battle Royale. For every like on this video, I'm going to be giving away 1 V-Bucks. So if we hit 10,000 likes, that means I'm going to be giving away 10,000 V-Bucks. So all you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, leave a comment down below saying free V-Bucks, and then like this video. That's it. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do before you do anything else is you're just going to want to hop over and start up a solo match. Now, I know this isn't, it doesn't sound very promising right now what I'm saying, but you just stick with me here and I'm going to explain why I'm telling you to do this. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to drop right into Tilted. Now, you're just going to want to go into Tilted, grab a shotgun, grab a couple guns, shoot around. These are going to be your warm-up games. Now, these warm-up games are very important because they're going to set the tone of the rest of the day for you for Fortnite. So you're going to want to make sure you come in with some strong warm-up games, get some kills, get your confidence up so that you're ready to kill people when you have to later on when I show you the better way of attacking the game. So this is not the way that you want to start off. I mean, you can win like this. I've won like this, but it is a lot harder because usually you end up getting shot in the back, especially when you're running out of Tilted. It's very annoying. You just get shot in the back by a gold scar and you're just like, why did I even waste all my time getting everything here? So anyways, like I said, you're just going to drop into Tilted, get a couple kills, and once you get a couple kills and you've died a couple times, so do this maybe 3 games, just get 3 games in, 3 really quick games. It depends how long you live, and it depends how many kills you're getting, but I would say get around like 10 kills overall, and if you get 10 kills overall, I think you're ready to go, and you can shoot for 10 kills. It might be a little high for some of you guys. I don't know. I think that's a pretty decent amount. It's not a ton, but it's not so little that it's not even going to help you. So go for about 10 kills in Tilted. Then what you're going to want to do is actually just get out of those games. You can try to win those, but this is not the method that we're going to be using. So after you have played your Tilted games, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump into the battle bus again. And now this time you're not actually going to jump out until it kicks you out of the bus. So you're going to wait all the way till the end of the map. So it's actually going to kick you out. And then what you're going to do is instantly parachute. So you're going to deploy your parachute, glider, whatever you have, dragon. I don't really know what you guys all have, what you're rocking. So now you might be wondering what exactly we're doing sitting up in the air right now. Now what you're going to want to do is just wait until the 40 seconds or so is up, and then you're actually going to see where the circle is going to land on the map. So once you see where the circle is going to be on the map by selecting on your touchpad or hitting on your touchpad on PS4. I don't know what it is on Xbox, but hopefully you guys know how to pull up the map. And what you want to do is when you see the map, you're going to look inside the circle and you're going to determine where you think the circle is going to be. You definitely want to go towards more of the middle of the circle because you have a better chance of actually guessing the circle correctly. Now you want to try to guess it as good as you can. You're not always going to get it perfectly. And, this is some of the luck of the game. So you actually, once you get into the circle, I would go for the middle, maybe a little bit out of the middle, because it's not going to always be right in the middle of the circle. Sometimes it goes off to the left, goes off to the right. You never know what it's going to do, honestly. It could go up, it could go down. So I would just go somewhere in the middle area and then go into a random deserted house. You want to find these random little huts. You want to live off of these random little shacks that are just out in the open and nobody is in. It makes it really, really good and really easy for you to collect some supplies that you're going to need to kill somebody a little later in the game. So once if you find a house, a deserted house, that's really good, honestly, because then you're going to have a good chance of winning. You're going to have a better chance of getting a better AR, better loot. You're just going to get some potions maybe. And if you can find band-aids or a potion or a med kit, that is going to be very, very good in order to win these games. Because with this method, what you're going to be doing is you're going to want to go over into a bush. I know, guys, this might sound a little bit newbie, but it's a lot better than getting shot in the back. You can either go into a bush or just sit in the corner of a shack and look out at the side of your screen and try to watch if somebody comes in. Then you're going to have your shotgun out Hopefully you have a shotgun at this point, and what you just want to do is just shotgun them if they do come in. But if you do hear people run past you, you just want to let them go on and don't shoot at them, because unless you really think you can get the kill, but you want to create as little action as you can this early in the game. If you're trying to go for a win, you want to be as stealthy as you can, because most likely somebody else will come over and just shoot you in the back, which always happens in solos. You know, people just hear gunshots and they're like, oh my, let's go over there, man, let's go get some kills, yeah. No, you don't want that happening, because then you're just going to get shot in the back and you're going to be really ticked off. You're going to be like, wow, I just wasted more time, you know, just sitting out in the field doing nothing. And you're going to get triggered, and then you're going to go down a loophole, and you're not going to want to, you know, you're just not going to want to play anymore. And you're going to be like, wow, Fortnite sucks, I'm going to kill myself. Yeah, but you don't want to do any of that. So yeah, basically to avoid that, you just want to go over into a bush, find yourself a little bush, and do not shoot at anybody, even if they run right past you. Now, somebody actually did come up to me when I was in a bush one time. I'll show that clip right here. A man actually came up to me, and I don't know if he didn't see me or if he was trying to troll or if he thought I was AFK or something, but he literally came up to my bush. He had a purple tack. I had a green tack, I'm pretty sure, and I literally whip out my tack and I shoot him. He's literally just touching me, and I was like, what is going on with this dude? And I somehow killed him. I got his loot. I mean, that is a rare occurrence. I mean, you're probably not going to have that happen in your game, but you will definitely, I will almost guarantee, as long as you play the circle and you keep waiting for it to get smaller and smaller, you're going to want to go out at around 10 people, maybe a little less than that, maybe a little less than 10. You don't want to go out when there's one person left and be in a bush. You want to go in at about the 10 people left mark. So when there's about 10 people left in the game, which you can see right below the map, so you'll see like 10 people, and then you're going to want to try to move towards somebody, and you're going to want to run along the outer edge of the circle. Now, the outer edge of the circle is going to be your best friend here, because you're just going to try to get over to the tiny side of the circle where the storm has to move in the least amount. If you guys can see what I'm talking about, there's a really long area where you have to go from the edge of the storm all the way into the edge of the new circle, but you want to go where the storm is basically up against the line. You want to try to get over there, but if you have to go to a different part just to get a kill at the 10-person mark, you're probably going to want to get a kill and then pick up their loot, and hopefully they have good stuff. Hopefully they're not bush camping or, you know, sitting in a little shack like you were. Most of the time you're going to get pretty good loot. You're going to get a, you know, gold scar, or you're going to get a purple scar at the very least. You know, maybe you won't get that though, but at least a blue AR, I would hope. You're going to get a better AR than you have, hopefully. But if you already have a gold scar, then you probably don't need to go for kills. But if you have a basic AR like I did in this case, what you're going to want to do is just make sure that you get a kill and try to pick up an AR. If there's just loot laying on the ground, that will also work for this method. That is honestly best case scenario, but you want to make sure that nobody is watching that loot. So I recommend sticking on the outer edge of the storm, and that always seems to work out pretty well. You can just come up, build up to somebody really quickly, and then just shotgun them and take all their loot and try to build around yourself and protect yourself and heal up if you have to. And then you're going to want to identify where the other enemies are. So once you do that, what you're going to want to do is just build up a nice fort, because you're probably going to have a ton of materials now to just build up a solid little fort. And you're going to want to build it up your fort on the edge of the storm, and you just want to make sure that nobody else is actually looking at you, and you want to make sure that you're pretty low key at this point. You don't want to be all up in people's faces, because the less you're up in people's faces and the less you're the center of attention, the better, because you don't want to always be the center of attention, especially if your gun skill is not the best. I know I don't have the best gun skill in the world. I think I'm pretty average, and I can get kills when I have to, but I don't always get some crazy kills, especially if I'm getting shot at from two sides and you're just getting sandwiched in. It really is not fun, and those games really make me mad. I don't know about you guys. I'm sure they do though, because those are not fun when you're just getting completely destroyed and your base is just getting hammered by RPGs. And yeah, that's just not fun, and you don't want that. So I would just recommend sticking on the outer edge. So when there's about 3 people left, including yourself, you're actually going to want to try to look for some kills. You're going to want to peek out of your base a little, but if they are sniping you, you're definitely not going to want to peek out of your base, because that will not be good. But you just kind of want to sit on the edge and then, peek it with your, don't actually pop your head out. You want to look with your camera, because you can see out of the corner of your screen. If you get right up to the edge of your brick, you should be able to look right over without actually peeking your head out, because if you peek out, you can get shot very easily. You could even get sniped, and then that would just be completely devastating. And yeah, that would just be awful at that point. So you just want to make sure that you aren't actually looking over, your character isn't actually sticking out. And then if you see a guy, or if you see 2 dudes just running around, you're just going to want to pop out of there and just try to destroy them with your Scar. If you're better at close range, then try to build up over to them. But most of the times I just pull out my AR and boom, 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 done. They're just completely destroyed. Victory Royale, baby. That is how you do it right there. I know it's a very new but friendly way. It's not for the pros at the game. It's not for the experts that, love ramp rushing. But this is if you don't have any wins, or if you barely have any wins, and you're just trying to rack up your wins, get a couple wins to prove to yourself that you are good enough to actually compete at the higher levels. Which I don't actually know what the heck the higher levels are, but it's just kind of a mental thing, I guess. But you can prove to yourself that you can get solid wins, and yeah, you can show your friends, flex on your friends, be like, yeah, just got like 5 wins last night, Fortnite, whatever, dude. Yeah, whatever you want to do, honestly, I don't really care. But that's awesome that you got the Victory Royale. You're gonna be very hyped, and hopefully, Hopefully you can continue to win, and don't use this too much, guys, because I'm not trying to get killed by all of you. But if you do, use that salt emoticon, and yeah, throw a little salt on them. And yeah, that's pretty much it, boys. That's pretty much it. Yeah, but pretty much. But yes, that is it, guys. That is how you get a Victory Royale in Fortnite. That is the most simple way that I could think of. And I know all the people that are actually, have played this game a lot are going to say, I'm going to get some hate from you guys. But I'm completely okay with that. This is not meant for you. It's meant for the unexperienced players, all right? So if you are unexperienced, this is a video for you. Share it with your friends. If you are all trying to get a squad win, share this video with your friends. And I would like to thank you guys for watching. This was Daily Fortnite Clips, and I'll see you guys later.